Hello and welcome. My name is Toby Komet, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. You have just heard the Motor City Academy Brass Band under the direction of Bana Opatich, and we are pleased that you will be spending your afternoon with us. The opening piece was When Thunder Calls, composed by Paul Lovett Cooper and commissioned by Dr. Nicholas Childs and the Black Dyke Band. It received its world premiere at the gala concert of the Swiss Open Championships in September 2011. Next, we will feature Nathan Walk, who was introduced to music at the age of 7 when his parents bought him an electric keyboard. He took piano lessons until trumpet became his primary focus in high school. He took summer lessons with Gordon Simmons in preparation for college and played trumpet in the Avanti Summer Music Program with the DSO for 2 summers. Although he made the decision to study mechanical engineering at Oakland University, he met many of his now longtime friends in the music department, especially Michael Baker. In his freshman year, he earned second chair trumpet in the Oakland University Wind Symphony. His introduction to brass band was sitting in the solo row of the Oakland University Brass Band for the 2019 North American Brass Band Championships. Nathan currently is a member of the St. John Lutheran Church Brass Ensemble and has played solo cornet and soprano in the Motor City Academy Brass Band since 2020, and he's an active member of that board. And now, Nathan Walk will perform a Repton Fantasy. We had some thunder in our first piece, and the last piece encouraged us to wade in the water. I'm sensing an H2O theme here. Maybe we should all catch the wave. The lyrics to our next piece state, "The water is wide, I can't cross over, and neither do I have wings to fly. Give me a boat, carry two, and both shall row, my love and I." The lyrics are apropos for our duet partners since they are a husband and wife team. However, playing a tuba and euphonium in a boat is not recommended. Eric and Raul come to us via Arizona, and they met at a tuba euphonium boot camp nearly 10 years ago. Now, my question is, what actually goes on at a tuba euphonium boot camp? You missed that B flat, drop and give me 20. Who knows? Anyway, we're very fortunate to have them in our brass band family. Please welcome Erica and Raul and Nathan to perform "The Water is Wide." Following the 2022 Motor City Academy Brass Band season, Nathan Walk had to take a break from performing with the band due to surmounting work and life priorities. This left an apparent hole in his musical life, which was resolved by arranging this next piece and recording the first version with a few musicians seen on stage today over the 2022 Christmas holiday. Renaissance Hymn is a solo piano medley of two hymns, Saints Behold How Great Jehovah and Let Zion in Her Beauty Rise, celebrating the end of the Dark Ages and the dawning of a new day. While written for solo piano, the recording found on John Schmidt's Hymns Without Words album actually features a brass ensemble, percussion, and organ. Nathan transcribed the parts and rearranged them for the ensemble seen in front of you now, with a more typical British brass band style of instrumentation. We hope you enjoy Renaissance Hymn. The Motor City Academy Brass Band is the educational outreach component of the Motor City Brass Band. We invite brass and percussion players in high school, college, and beyond to join us. If you are enjoying yourself today, we also want to be a part of the brass band family, perform in a national brass band competition. Please check out our website, mcabb.org, and contact the director, Bana Opatich, for more information. I also want to take this opportunity to invite you to two other brass band concerts that both happen to be on June 4th. Motor City Brass Band will perform the music of Broadway at the Ford Performing Arts Center in Dearborn at 3 p.m., and Five Lakes Silver Band will be performing their season finale concert here at the Royal Oak Citadel at 7:30 p.m. Hope to see you at those concerts. After this next piece, we'll take a brief intermission. On April 22nd, the Motor City Academy Brass Band performed at the North American Brass Band Association Championships. Their own choice piece has 4 continuous movements depicting different facets of the Viking Age from the 8th century to the 11th century. Starting strong, the piece reminds us that the Scandinavians that set out had a robust character and were skilled merchants. The bright and fluent music of the second section characterizes the Vikings sailing, exploring, and colonizing much of Northern Europe. The raids of the third movement are unmistakable as the percussion takes over with their very intense rhythms and dynamics. Finally, in the calm of the end of the piece signifies the establishment of royal authority and the spread of Christianity. Come with us on a voyage through the Viking Age. We want to thank and honor the officers and members of the Royal Oak Citadel for hosting us today. And one way to do that was to perform a traditional Salvation Army march by Ray Stedman Allen called Nicely Saved, which you just heard. Ronald Holtz lauded Stedman Allen as the most gifted, prolific, and forward-looking talent in 60 years of Salvation Army music, who has also enriched the entire brass band scene with significant and challenging works. Next, we will feature one of our staff members, Colin Holstein. Colin is a tuba player from right here in Royal Oak. He began playing the tuba in 2009, received his bachelor's degree from Oakland University in 2020, and graduated from Michigan State University in 2023 with a master's degree in tuba performance. Believe it or not, I had the absolute pleasure of working with Colin in a summer music day camp that Motor City sponsored. And at that time, Colin was like this big. His tuba was bigger than he was, and it's awesome as a teacher to see kids that you got to work with when they're younger grow up to become such fantastic musicians like Colin is. Anyway, yeah. So. He was terrific as a 7th grader too, just so you know. Colin began his brass band journey in the Motor City Youth Brass Band in 2011, where he spent 5 years as a B-flat bass player. He went on to perform with the award-winning Oakland University Brass Band, and his section received Best Basses in the 2019 Dublin Festival of Brass. Colin has placed in multiple international competitions and won the NABA Tuba Solo Slow Melody Competition in 2019. At Oakland University, Colin was awarded multiple Matilda Awards, both for Outstanding Student in Instrumental Performance and for winning the OU Chamber Music Competition. He has also won the Music Teachers National Association Brass Young Artist Competition at the state level in 2019. Colin has been on the Motor City Academy Brass Band staff since 2020, teaches privately, and is a freelance musician throughout the state of Michigan. Please welcome him to continue our water theme with Deep River.
little sight gag Toby and I have every time we have to share a microphone. So as the trombones are getting set up, I want to thank you for being here and being such an enthusiastic audience. And one particularly great section of the audience must be acknowledged at this point, and that is the Paul Squad. That's what I'm going to call them. Amazing, amazing. And so at Christmas, at our at the Motor City Sounds of the Season concert last year, they came with the signs. And then this year, so Sam, wave a hand, Sam, stand up. Stand up. There's Sam. Sam somehow went to our website or something, found my email address and said, I'm Sam, I'm Paul's cousin. Would you mind, I know you can't wear a t-shirt during the concert, but would you mind being part of our squad and wearing a shirt and all that kind of stuff? And sure enough, I have the shirt. I am part of the Paul Squad. And I agree, Paul is amazing, and he's actually a trombone player. That's where, he's played 12, 13 years of trombone. And I said to him, I don't need another trombone. How about tuba? How about baritone? How about euphonium? He said yes 3 times. He's currently in the bass section. He's amazing, and we love him, so thanks. I'm honored to be a part of the Paul Squad, and keep up the support, guys. And anybody who wants to become a musician, you come see me, and we'll get you in this band. I'm telling you. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not. All right. First things first. I needed to make a couple of things. I let Nathan make the announcement he wrote the announcement for the Renaissance hymn. He neglected to tell you that was all the faculty that teaches MCABB. So please, let's thank them. And also, on the program, once again, you're doing the program at 1 a.m. You think you have everything right. You even send it to a couple people. How's this look? How's that look? Great. Everything's good. Yeah, one person was left off because he couldn't be at rehearsals until the last second, and he's an amazing part of this group. He always will be. Michael Baker. Stand up. So Colin and Baker, as I call them, since we have 17 Michaels, so they were in the youth band. They pushed it through, and then we had the COVID situation, all that. And Michael said, "We've got to get this going again." And he and Connor and Michael's fiance, I didn't know if they were married yet. Anyway, those 3, we sat down at a Hardee's or whatever and just started planning and pushing. And Michael did a lot of the pushing. He really made this band come alive again, and we need to thank him 1,000%. Thank you. We'll get your name on the program next time, I promise. Maybe I'll print one just for you with your name on it. So MCABB had 2 entries in the solo and ensemble competition at NABA. Erica played a solo. Woo. Yeah. And the trombones trio here performed their piece, the piece that you're about to hear. This is Novelette by Kevin Kaiserschott. One thing I forgot to tell you is that I specifically, go ahead guys, I specifically asked the faculty members, the staff, to wear their own band that they perform in, right? And our announcer as well. I asked everyone to do that to show you brass banding is a unity thing. And if it starts with the Academy Band, that's where we'll do it. We've got Five Lakes members here. We have Oakland University members. We have an MSU member. We have Motor City. We've got it all. So this is the band that's going to pull us all together. And on August 20th, Toby will tell you too, I think, August 20th, there's going to be a big reading session, and I want you all there. If you play an instrument, you play a brass instrument, you play a percussion instrument, come to the Salvation Army in Southfield, and it's in your program. Come and see us, talk to me, all that kind of stuff, and it'll be great to have a big brass band going. Thanks.
Bonna's stealing my announcements. We want to thank Bravwell Video Creations for recording the concert today. They're selling professional copies, and you can scan the QR code on the program insert or visit their website at bravwellvideo.com to order yours now. We also want to thank David Koch for making an audio recording of today's performance. Bravwell is also donating 5% of all profit back to the band on all purchases, so get your copy today. Had I known we were being video recorded, I would have brushed my hair. After our summer break, we will return on August 20th with an open reading session at the Salvation Army Divisional Headquarters in Southfield. Members of all brass bands in the area are welcome, and we hope you will invite your brass and percussion playing friends who are not currently in a brass band to come check it out and see how great it is. If you play a brass band or percussion instrument, join us for a delightful afternoon of reading music and spreading brass band joy. Composed in 2015, Embers is a short lyrical concert work which evokes the subtle glow of a campfire just after the final flame has withered. Probably all that water we have doused it with that we had in this concert. Please enjoy Embers by Tom Daverin. Thank you for joining us today and being a wonderful audience. Thank you, Motor City Brass Band members in the audience, for supporting the Academy Band. To our instructors, Andrew Cicchelli, Zach Musienko, Jennifer Komet, Scott Voitush, Isla Miller, Colin Holstein, and Pat Fisher. We appreciate all the time you've spent mentoring the Academy Band and fostering a true spirit of brass banding community. Thank you, Academy Brass Band Board of Directors, for your inspiration and willingness to go above and beyond for the advancement of the band. And once again, we thank our Salvation Army hosts for allowing us to perform here. Everyone, please join us downstairs after the performance for some light refreshments and great conversation. We will close with a fanfare from the 16th century in the words of Martin Luther, "A mighty fortress is our God."
All right. All right, we have enough cookies for an army, so I better see all of you downstairs. Thank you so much for coming.